show. But when I say Maxwell Reed, people usually know I'm talking about Tim Reed. His wife's name, however, is Daphne Maxwell Reed, who played the Aunt Viv. Can't act. I don't think neither one of them can act. The only one I say could act was the daughter, and she was really good at Baps. You might have seen the last thing I've seen her in was Medea's Big Happy Family. And that was it. I don't know what she's done after that. But when you saw her on Medea's Big Happy Family, she did not look well. She was very ashy, grayish looking. See, when black people are about to die or they're sickly, they kind of dry up. Like E.T. got dry or he got sick. That's how black people look. Like it's just the oil is missing from their skin, or the makeup or the powder is so thick. I can't explain it. But she didn't look well. Like when you take these diets and you get those operations, you don't look well. There's three parts of the body you don't want to mess with. That's the kidneys. You don't want to mess with the kidneys. You don't want to play with your colon, and you don't want to play with the brain. You have operations in any of those three places, or the stomach. You have an operation in any of those three places. Things go wrong. You don't do well. Look at the bobblehead man. What's his name? Al Sharpton. He got a big head, little body because he had the operation. Like a human bobblehead. There's no reason why the grown man got to be a grown man head on a little child's body. And then got a nerve to sit there and think that he's healthy and looking good. No, he ain't. Probably drank a bottle of juice and it fills you up. Mm-hmm. But to answer your question, no, I don't think she has anything to do with the Illuminati. That's just a coincidence. It makes me laugh, I'll tell you. What do you say, Green?
God damn it. Who are the Illuminati anyway? I mean, come on. Like, I'm very shocked of these names of the who's who, but none of these people don't practice religion at all, which is kind of weird. All these names you heard of, nobody practices religion, never like goes to church, nobody does anything else, but they talk about the Illuminati, like this big thing. So you don't.
Some people go to church online. They have the church on TV or whatever they do. Internet.
Always the online churches. Jesus Christ. You physically go into a pulpit, yada yada yada. You know, it's just everybody just so focused on this thing, the Illuminati thing, and these names keep popping up. None of them religious anyway, religious content anyway. But it's always wild to see these names pop up in the Illuminati, this Illuminati thing. So yeah. Halle Berry, really? That's funny.
Yeah, not Halle Berry. You have to come up a little better. And a lot of people will talk about Beyonce. I can't confirm it. She's not mentally well. That's all I can say. But I don't think that means she's an Illuminati. She's not mentally well. But she's been like that for a long time. I don't know if I can discuss that on the air. I don't think they're going to talk about it. No. All right. I can't talk about it. But there's some things. Yeah, there's some things that people do that they hide from public view. And then when it gets out, you have a snap. and you just can't get right after that. Like, well, for me, when it was told me that Lamar Jackson was messing with that boy, I had a snap. I said, what? And I just stopped watching Ravens altogether. I just can't. I don't like that nonsense. You know, you have a right to do what you do, but don't come on TV come on how you so holy, you love God and you're religious and you this, that, and other, and then you're doing stuff that's I call it like an officer unbecoming type stuff. Stuff that's just not becoming. But I guess that's the new world order. That's what they want you to be. The man is the new woman, and the woman is the new man. Go ahead and shoot me now, because that's not. That's not me. We're coming into a time where people are identifying their own selves. Talking about, I'm non-binary. So now your application has gotten longer, because now it asks for male or female. You're checking off non-binary. What does that mean? Your penis transforms into other things? Good grief. So if you're a non-binary, do you marry yourself? You know, I've seen a dating platform that says, what is your sexual preference? Straight, bisexual, gay, versatile, top, bottom, asexual, and androgynous.
Top, bottom.
And I said, what in the world is this? How do you become asexual? Well, those are classifications of people. Twinks, bears, cubs. I don't know where they come from. Otters and all that stupid stuff. So now you've overcomplicated everything. Children get involved and create these words. Probably white people, I don't know. Create these words for different things. There's a cub and a bear to mean the same thing. But apparently it's not. And it's not like there weren't any gay people playing football before. There are always gay people playing football, but they kept it to themselves. And if they was doing something, you didn't get caught. And the first Raven I knew that got caught was Ray Lewis. First thing at the box. He got all this money from a contract. First thing he do, he go down to Atlanta, Georgia, to a gay bar, gay club, and this man or boy or girl or whatever he thought themselves said, I'm going to cut you, bitch. Pull the knife out. Unofficial news, by the way. Pulls the knife out to cut Ray, and Cray goes over and stabs the boy. Got blood everywhere. And that's what gay people do. In Baltimore, the gay people do the same thing. I'm going to cut you, whore. I'm going to cut your face. Some do it, and some just say they're going to do it. But in Georgia, they're going to cut your ass. They're going to cut your ass good. They ain't faking. But you ain't going to die from no knife wound. But he went down and killed somebody. And then had the two gay people in the limo with him. I don't know what that was about, because he ain't never met them before. He ain't no kin to him. They even asked them to testify, how did you know him? And they kept talking about, oh, he was in, we just saw him at the place. They said, don't name the name of the place. But we were all eating and drinking together, and we were striking a conversation, and that's as far as we know him. We don't know him. So that's like a hookup. You don't know him, and you're going to get in the limousine with somebody you don't know? Give me a break. You know what you might not know him, but you know what you're going to do. And that's what makes me with a whole bunch of theatrical, like a Perry Mason episode. That's all it is. It's entertainment to me. You pay all these people $20 and sit in the jury box to sit there and listen to who's telling the better story, who's telling the biggest lie, and then they want you to go upstairs or downstairs and deliberate on who's guilty, who's innocent, and what the verdict should be. How should I know? I wasn't there. And my soul is very precious to me. My soul is more precious than a newborn baby. So I don't put myself in situations that damage my soul. Now, me sitting in here casting judgment on someone's freedom on an event I know not, even if he's innocent, set him free. That's not my place. And if he was guilty and I sent him to jail, that's not my place. And if he was guilty and I set him free, or if he was innocent and I sent him to jail, it's not my place. The responsibility rides with you, the judge, the person who was called to do the job. So when they tell you, do you have any objection to passing judgment, I say, yes, I do. Okay, go back in the room. And why do I have to go back in the room? Why can't I go home? Hold me hostage because of my religious point of view. That's nonsense. So I just don't go. Then under the Biden administration, I'm making the mask mandatory. I mean, have at it. I'm not going to do anything I don't want to do. I can't breathe, and you're not going to suffocate me. You're not going to kill me. You already trying to tell people what to do in their own houses. Now you're trying to tell people how to live their lives. No. Don't think too much stuff in over. Let's go to the next one. I'll be very interesting. Dear Dr. Q, I thought your conversation was hilarious about peeping in the stall while using the bathroom. I didn't say anything about peeping at the stall. I said, have you looked over area? Has anyone, what is that? Y'all need to start writing in print. Has anyone ever Is that a G? I think that's a Q. Has anyone ever, whatever, your motives for attendance? Gussy? Question? Is that an R?
What's the word?
Queusy or Guessy? Maybe that's an R. Maybe. Yeah, print or type it.
Yes, or spell check is your friend. Spell check is your friend.
Has anyone ever questioned your tendency? So I guess you're asking me am I gay? No,
question.
I'm not gay. No, there's no I-O-N on there.
It sounds like when you read it, it sounds like you're trying to question your tendencies. You know, like put together, but I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's what they mean, question, like question.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, if that's a word. Now, if that's an R and not an S, then it will be query. Did anyone ever query your tendency? And that would make some sense, but it looks like an S more than an R because it's squiggly. Everybody can't write cursive. I guess that's why they're doing away with it. They don't even teach it no more in school. No one's ever questioned me being gay. Now, when I was a child, my mother was dating, I think I told that story before. Mother was dating this guy. And he had ran home and told my mother he saw me walking home with some gay guy. Or walking to school with some gay guy. And what made me angry wasn't the fact that he went and told my mother something. It's because my mother came back and told me about it. I'm the kind of person, if somebody is gossiping, keep the gossip to yourself. I can't stand, I hate it with a passion. Somebody say something to you and you repeat it back to me about what somebody said about me. Why? Everything that you say in life has to have a purpose. what is the purpose of you telling me about what somebody else